Well, Coach, let's get into what all Mountaineer fans want to hear. They just got a 4-star commit, huge commit. It's a little bit odd. We don't get a ton of
From Illinois,
no. So, but tell us and tell Mountaineer Nation what they can kind of expect from Justin and what he's meant to your program.
Well, Justin's played. I think we brought him up about mid-season as a freshman, and the rest is history. There, he earned the starting role, and he's been a great football player for us ever since. He is. I think West Virginia is getting a great player. I think they're getting a very balanced player. He's a kid that's got very good hands. He's a kid you can split out. At least at the high school level, you can split him out. And he's becoming a better route runner. He's recognizing coverages better. That's one of our goals for him. And of course, he's been a hard-nosed runner since the whole time since he's played for us. I mean, his ability to break tackles and not let the first tackler bring him down has been excellent since we've had him. So I think last year he became a better blocker, and I anticipate him being even a better blocker this year. So I just think he's a very balanced football player and a great kid.
Good.
Yeah.
So what is it how do you think West Virginia came in the heart of Big Ten country and got a 4-star recruit? I mean, this is a kid that was heavily recruited. So was it just a relationship with a particular coach, just the work that the WVU coaches put in? What do you think kind of made him commit to West Virginia?
I just heard Justin and his father and mother kind of talk about their experience on their visit to West Virginia. I think they really enjoyed the community. Father Mr. Johnson, he kind of walked around town and talked to some of the locals, and he liked their, and he said he asked them some tough questions, and he just liked their responses. And I don't want to speak for Mr. Johnson, but that's what I gathered. And and Justin just liked his experience. I think it was Coach Scott that recruited him there, and I just thought Coach Scott was all in and made Justin, believe that the Mountaineers really wanted him. And so I just think, it's a good fit. And I think what I've experienced with a lot of our high school kids that have gone on to Power 5 schools, a lot of times they come back and they go, Coach, that staff reminds me of our high school staff. Or they do things the way we do it. And so I think a lot of times our kids feel at home in places like that.
Yeah, we hear that a lot about getting comfortable. Is Justin one of the higher recruits that you guys have produced here lately?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't even know he was a 4-star. I don't really pay much attention. Right. I think my role is to make him the best high school football player he can be.
Absolutely.
And so, that's pretty high. I know he's one of the highest recruits. We had a kid, AJ Epinesa, who's playing for the Buffalo Bills right now. That I believe he was a 5-star. And then we had a kid. We have a kid that's at Notre Dame, Kendall Abdul-Rahman, that was a 4 or 5-star kid, I believe. So that's not the norm for our program, but every other year we get a kid that's, a Power 5 type kid.
Yeah, so we always ask this of coaches. So you describing that as these coaches coming in, you're developing these relationships with these big-time coaches. So can you tell us a little bit about that? I mean, you obviously had you just described there, some big recruits, those big-time coaches coming to your school and your campus there.
Yeah, I mean, you get to know some of them. I mean, I don't know. It's probably not the answer people want to hear, but I'm not as starstruck as people. I like guys that are just down to earth, that are going to be honest with you in the process. They expect me to be honest, so they need to be honest with me. I like guys that just want to talk football, and I like guys that or coaches that have our kids' best interest in mind. And I've had the opportunity to come across a lot of guys like that. 95% of the football coaches are pretty good people.
Right. Okay. Well, Coach, again, we really appreciate it. We don't want to take too much of your time. We'll put this out on Twitter. We'll tag you guys, and feel free to
please
retweet. And we do hope you guys can get to playing games. I know it's just tough. I mean, we always tell these people, we're just fans, and it's tough on us. I can't imagine.
Yeah, sure, it's a big part of our culture. Right?
Yeah.
It's a big part of our culture. I think people are tired of COVID. I'm not sure COVID's tired of us.
Right.
But
exactly.
I think we want to get a sense of normalcy, and football is a big part of that. But is it better to play in the fall and you're missing games and you got kids missing games sitting out for 2 weeks, or is it better to roll the dice and try to play it in the spring? And I guess time will tell.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, again, best of luck to you, and we can't thank you enough for joining us, and we hope to talk to you soon.
Thanks.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Thanks,
Take
Coach.
care.
You too.
Yep.